So Blanche, tell us about your ideal home.
Well, I'm looking for something similar to what I had back in Mississippi. Big house, maybe white columns, spiral staircase, something traditional and classic to really represent me.
Well, I do think you'll be in for quite the surprise there, so. This is the first house, Blanche. How do you like it?
You must have misunderstood what I wanted. This is not at all what I imagined.
And just some stuff about the house. It's 5-bedroom, 10-bathroom. Has a pool in the back. It actually has its own zoo. Pretty great. Bowling alley. Kind of sucks, but it's whatever. So what do you think?
This is a horrible place. How am I supposed to live in these conditions?
Well, aren't you being a little intense about it? I mean, it's not that bad. New Orleans isn't like other cities.
I'm going to be honestly critical about it. Never, never, never in my worst dreams could I imagine myself here.
In other news, a local Mississippi high school teacher has been accused of having sexual relations with a 17-year-old student.
Blanche Dubois is a widowed English teacher at Laurel High School.
We have Steve Stevenson on the scene now. Steve?
All right, hello. It's Steve Stevenson here, and I'm at the school of Laurel High School, and I have some unfortunate news that is very unfortunate. And it's an English teacher actually slept with one of her students. Now, this is a very unfortunate event. It happened recently. We just figured it out. And we actually have an interview with one of the students who goes here. So we're going to cut to that. So, did you expect this type of thing from her? Was she sort of a teacher who was, very floozy around the students?
No, she was very friendly with students, but I don't think that really meant anything. She was a really nice woman. She was old-fashioned, though. She would make us do a few things we weren't really used to, because she was so old-fashioned. Some of our teachers are a little newer, but nothing that I thought would be out of the ordinary.
It's good to hear. Ma'am, so how do you think this will influence the way people look at your school?
I mean, I feel like this type of thing happens a little too often in today's society, but it never is handled well and it never goes well. And I think that it's probably gonna stick with her and her image for a while. But I hope for the school that people don't associate us with her too much and they don't look at our school any less.
So that's the news for today. Thank you for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day, and God bless this school.
Thank you, Stephen. Well, folks, there you have it. Is this new age of promiscuity breaking the mold of our current generation? We'll ask these questions and more later tonight on The News.
And now, ABC's The Bachelorette.
Hey Mitch, can I steal you away for a second?
Yeah, sure. I'm gonna keep it real with you, Blanche. It doesn't seem like you're having all that much fun tonight.
You're right. I've tried so hard to be happy, but I've just made a mess of it instead. I should get 10 points for trying though. I did try.
I mean, if you didn't feel like it, then why even try?
You know as well as I do that a single girl, a girl alone in this world, has to keep a hold on her emotions or she'll be lost.
Look, I like you exactly the way you are, because in all my experience, I've never met anyone quite like you. I told my mother about you and that I liked you. She's just worried that I won't settle down.
You love her very much, don't you?
Yes.
I love someone too.
And the person I love, I lost. He wasn't a man, he was a boy, and I was a girl. I fell in love.
Much too completely and all at once. But I was unlucky, deluded. I failed him, and he took his own life because of it. And then the searchlight that was turned on the world was turned off again. And never again has there been a light stronger than this candle.
You need somebody, and I need somebody too. Could it be you and me, Blanche? Will you accept this rose?
I've always depended on the kindness of strangers. Hey, Stella. How's Stanley? I just don't understand why she's with him. He treats her so badly.
I just don't understand why you're with him. Stanley's the type of guy that you go out with. But live with, marry, have a kid with?
I told you I love him.
Then I feel bad for you.
Well, I don't really care if you don't like him. If she doesn't stop running her mouth soon, I'm gonna get so mad. I don't care what she thinks.
Can I just tell you how I feel? Don't take this the wrong way, but he's common. I can't believe she said that.
Yeah, I suppose he is.
Suppose? Have you forgotten who we are? Have you forgotten our last name? How do you suppose that any part of him is a gentleman?
Honestly, Stella, there's something primal about him.
I just don't understand why she thinks it's her place to judge him. It's not her relationship.
You're hating me for saying this, are you?
No, go on. Go on and say it all, Blanche.
I'm over it.
Stella, he acts like an animal, has animal's habits, eats like one, moves like one, talks like one. There's even something subhuman, something not quite to the stage of humanity yet. Yeah, something ape-like about him, like one of those pictures I've seen in a zoo.
I just felt like I needed to make her understand. Don't hang back with the brutes.
So the first girl was kicked out of her house and was completely unrealistic with her expectations. The second was disowned publicly by society for her actions. The third was broken and crushed by society, and the fourth couldn't conform her opinions to those of others. None worked out. Guess it just goes to show if you don't conform to society, you will be destroyed.